Hello, kindred spirits. It is chilly here on the Eastern Shore. Beginning of October. I'm in a friend's driveway. I get to be plugged in. My floor heat is cozy. I got my slips on. It's kind of dark. And I've been waiting for perfect conditions so that I could be outside and do the monthly check-in. And it just wasn't happening. So we are going with what is, which is a gray day, kind of chilly. It's probably in the 40s, but it feels low 40s for me. It's been a whirlwind, and I'm gonna do the cards first, and then I will give you some announcements and kind of give you an overview of what's coming up. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for giving me a try. Every month I come on in real time where I am and draw oracle cards. I find it's a way to keep me on track, maybe, I guess, to a large extent, keep me on track, keep my intention kind of forefront in my mind and just checking in once a month to see where things are. And drawing the cards kind of always tends to pique the most important things that I am either conscious of what I'm practicing and coming across, or unconscious of, and but have it connects with something that I'm feeling or have felt recently. At the beginning of 2022, I drew 12 cards, one for each month, and that is the card that I'm going to share with you first, and that is, I think it's called Stag Spirit, and it's about leadership, and we will look at the meaning of that as we go on. It is in this deck somewhere, and I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to pull one for all of us, a new one, and then I will look through the deck for the Stag Spirit leadership. I think I started to say before, thank you to new subscribers, and thank you for the people that have subscribed over the past year, and thank you for the 50 subscribers that I had at the end of 2021. And all the Patreon supporters that are deciding to sign up. It is really making a difference. And yeah, I've learned so much with you, and you have inspired so much in me, and I'm hoping that I am inspiring you. So we're creating this Mobius of lifting each other up and being seen for the magnificent beings that we are. All right. Which one? Which one? I'm hearing a weird sound. Oh, it sounded like a critter in here. Never had a critter yet. Huh. All right, so this is the one that now I feel like maybe I shouldn't, but I was kind of feeling for this when I was looking, and this says, Eagle Spirit, Freedom. Let's look up Eagle Spirit. This is the collective card for all of us going into October. Eagle spirit, freedom. The spirit of the eagle says, this is the time to express yourself. Don't hold back. Choose life on your terms. Don't be trapped by the expectations of others. Whoa, that is pretty powerful. How is that landing with you? Don't hold back. Let yourself be visible. Don't be trapped by the expectations of others. Eagle spirit invites you onto her back, and you dwindle in size so that you can climb on. You hold on to the down beneath her feathers as she soars higher and higher. The forest looks smaller and smaller, yet you can see so clearly as you ascend above the clouds. You have never felt so free. Oh. Let's just kind of sit there for a second with that. Imagine you're on the eagle's back. What does freedom, soaring, and seeing the bigger picture of our planet and humanity, what is freedom in that context? Thank you. That's really great, isn't it? I feel great. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this. Please let me know in the comments below. And now let me look for Stag Spirit. This is always the one that I don't know. Might have to cut it off because it takes too long. Here we go. Stag Spirit, leadership. All right. So Stag Spirit, leadership. The spirit, it's okay. It's okay. You do not have to bark. It's okay. Good girl. We know who that is. Yes, thank you. Thank you. The spirit of the stag says, you inspire others to greater heights. Step into leadership in your life. You are a beacon for others. Shine in your own life. Be gentle with yourself and others. However, do not play small. Take action. This is your time. Step up. I am feeling that urge, kind of that strong urge, and I am doing the best I can to resist it. Finding that balance, isn't that what it's about, regardless of what we are looking for in terms of how we want to move through our days. A majestic stag stands atop a mossy knoll. His nobility and grace are palatable. You can see fog form around his nostrils with his every exhalation. He does not need to announce his might. Simply and utterly, he is powerful without words or proclamation. And so I'm going to intentionally soften the gender of he around that and look at it as, part of all of us. We are all a mixture of the feminine and masculine. And we are in flux now of trying to find the languaging and the words that can express that spectrum and that kaleidoscope of all of us. And so in a lot of things that, came before we were ready as a collective to address, speaking specifically with gender identity, I am going to, I don't know, I think the saying is take it with a grain of salt and know that shift is happening. And the other thing too, we don't need to go down that road because, that other thing turns into compost and grows wonderful things too, or has the possibility to. There's just so much to tell you that it's a little overwhelming. And I don't want to overwhelm you because this is about the cards. Let me see if I can do a very quick synopsis. I got back to Maryland in mid-August. I ended up going through the last of my downsizing at where my base camp is. Then I came down by Labor Day. I was working at Acetique Outfitters as a manager on the weekends, or actually 3 or 4 days weeks. Now it's just down to 3. And on top of that, I have been doing some van tweaking. I guess there's a theme here, is I need this place now that I'm heading into the 3rd year. I need a place to entertain. Longtime supporter and friend and supporter, Rob, he bought me a wind turbine. It was such a surprise. I wasn't even, I know you've been hearing about my solar saga, but that's just what's happened in the month of September. And that's not everything. That's it for another month of check-in. We have Eagle Spirit Freedom, looking at the larger perspective of what freedom means. And then also mixing in with that Stag Spirit leadership. Seeing things from a larger perspective does call for leadership. Often uncomfortable leadership. What we're concentrating on, or what our intention is to let it be easy. Thank you once again for tuning in, and stay tuned for your regular scheduled stories coming just as soon as I can get them up.